Please stand with the national singer of the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the CBS Arena 4-5 TV1's continuing coverage of the 2017 Bell Alliance Peewee AAA Atlantic Hockey Championships. My name is Steve Power. I'm joined once again in the booth with color commentary by the Professor Chris Whalen, Daryl Redmond on the camera, and we have the Battle of the Rock here for you tonight. The home team, the Tricom Thunder, gonna tangle with the St. John's Hitmen. Thunder in white, Hitmen in black, and away we go. St. John's up against it, 0-2 coming into this one, while the Thunder sit tied for first at 2-0. Chris, what do we expect to see this game from both teams?
Well, I can guarantee you this much. There won't be a feeling out period with these two teams. I don't know how many times they've played this year, but they've certainly met in the league finals and in the provincial finals, as well as a number of regular season games. So they certainly know one another. They'll know their tendencies, and they won't be any feeling out. We expect, again, a full-out effort, because as you mentioned, Tricom hosts can certainly go to 3-1, make themselves look pretty, and the St. John's Hitmen want to get the first win of the tournament for themselves.
One thing we also expect tonight is quality goaltending. We got JT Tobin getting the nod between the pipes for Tricom, and Deacon Randall Snow for St. John's.
Yes, and both of those young men had a wonderful game yesterday when they played.
Here's Connor Malloy. Malloy coming down the right side. Malloy shot. That one deflects wide. Malloy going to get his own rebound behind the net. Back to the point for McGuire. McGuire had difficulty holding on to that, and Liam Bridger was almost off to the races.
Steve, you mentioned about Malloy there. Is what?
There's a chance right on. Big save by Snow. The rebound. Whistle wide. Snow looked like he was down and out, but he might have got back there. There's a shot by McGuire. McGuire's shot is deflected. Chance for James Stamp to get it out for St. John's now. Stamp lifts it high to the blue line and out. Puck bounces by. 2-on-1 here for the Hitmen. Witten holds, shoots, save. Kuza rattled that off the post, I think. I'm not sure if Tobin got a piece of it or not, but that's a big stop. Here come the Thunder. Wagner in the neutral zone. Puck is chipped out, going to get hammered back in for St. John's. Puck gets just outside the line, and Vitch is there to try to fire it in. Vitch fights for possession along the blue line. Puck comes out to Kirkland Edwards. Edwards, pass, finds Tyler Cook. Cook swings one in for Vitch. Vitch, a big body down low, works hard, can't hold on to it. And away comes Wagner for the Thunder. Wagner dumps one down. That one's stopped easily by Randall Snow. He's going to leave it for Edwards. St. John's skate away with the puck. Wright has a roll off his stick, and here's Jaden Dyke now. Jaden Dyke has it poked away. Defenseman chips it to the neutral zone, but can't stop it. Does a good job, though, as Bridger was almost off to the races. Here's Thomas Chafe now. Chafe funnels one down to the net, and Tobin scoops that one up with the glove. When we said it last night about Tobin, Chris, that kid looks cool as a cucumber. He just looks really, remind you, not to compare him to Carey Price, but just the demeanor about him.
The demeanor and the coolness, and the big thing I think is what he exudes to me is the confidence, you know?
Absolutely.
And when you're confident, you're certainly going to do well.
JT Tobin, you hear coaches make the expression, he looks like a goalie. And you know something, that kid does.
But what would you say? What do you want the goalie to do?
Stop the puck, baby. That's all you got to do. Don't care how, just stop it. Stamp for St. John's. He puts it down low to Witten. Witten fires one through. Tobin steers that one aside. Baker rims one along the boards. Nice pass there to Brady Walsh. Off the stick of Hiscock. Walsh comes down the right side. There's a shot. That one whistles wide. Kelly puts it down deep. That's going to be picked up by Stephen Ryder. Ryder now chips the puck up the wall. Away come the Hitmen. Backhands down deep was by James Stamp. Tobin's going to leave that for Liam Marshall. Marshall spins away from a check. Marshall puts it along the boards for James Noonan. Noonan, nice pass there for Malloy. 2-on-1 here for the Thunder. Malloy's got Kelly going to net. Malloy over for Kelly. Good defensive play and a nice back check there by Anna Barrington. Here's a drive from the point. That one stopped to the side by Randall Snow. Malloy down low. Puck is going to get wrapped around the boards. Comes back for Marshall. Marshall flicks the shot off. That goes high and down low. Misses everyone. Kelly will get to it. Kelly down low. Malloy's in the high slot waiting for a pass. Here's Kelly coming to the net. Kelly takes it in behind. Lots of traffic in front. Goes back to Marshall. Marshall with a big drive. That one's deflected to the corner. Here's Malloy down low. He takes it in the corner. Malloy, Noonan coming in to help. Malloy, puck rolls off his stick. He's going to cycle it back. Malloy still battles for it, and St. John's are just going to hammer it down the ice. And Tyler Cook says, get me out of here. I need a change.
Yeah, Marshall there had a couple of good shots there from the point. And one thing about Marshall, I noticed a lot of kids, or there's a number of kids in this tournament, they certainly got a big, heavy shot, but they need the time to get it off. If Marshall doesn't have the time to get the big slapper on the go, he's got a snapshot that's harder than most kids to shoot slapshot here.
Face off won by the Hitmen. Here's Bridger. Bridger comes up along the wall. Puck chipped out, and Randall has it for Tricom. Randall picks the pocket of the defenseman. Almost got a chance to come away with it. Puck gets hammered down in Tricom territory. Baker goes back for it. Baker up for Mitchell Wagner. Wagner on his stick in the neutral zone. Michael Fallows has it though for St. John's. Here comes Fallows. He's got some speed coming down. Nice play there by Baker to intercept that one. Puck comes outside the line on the backhand. Andrew Butt moves it across, and Baker will have to go back and give retreat. Baker chips one up for Wagner. Puck bounces away from him. Puck going to go to the net. Tobin was going to stop it, but the defenseman picks it up. Walsh fires it back in. Good forecheck here by the Hitmen. Baker for Butt. Butt chips it out to the neutral zone. They're going to change. Head coach Trevor Budgel wants fresh troops. Logan Kuza now. Kuza's shot. That one misses down low, and St. John's now going to get changes of their own in. Here's Jaden Dyke. Dyke is upended. There's going to be a penalty. Tripping will be the call, and that one looks like it's going to go against Owen Wright of the Hitmen.
Join host Scott Squires for the East Coast Sports Show on 5 TV1 and get up to date on what's happening across the TV1 sports landscape. The East Coast Sports Show is available on demand to 5 customers in Atlantic Canada on channels 1 and 401, as well as online, tv1.bellaline.ca. 5 TV1, brought to you by Bella Line.
St. John's to the power play. Marshall's going to hold on. Big crowd on hand here tonight. Lots of minor hockey players from the CBR Minor Hockey Association, as well as the Don Johnson Hockey League Peewee Hawks here in attendance tonight. Tricom on the power play. Here's Marshall. Marshall winds, fires, shot right on. Rebound, another save by Randall Snow. Puck comes back to the point for McGuire. Marshall winds, fires again. That one whistles through. Here's McGuire holding on. McGuire puts it down low for Badcock behind the net. No, that's not. Hiscock, sorry. Hiscock behind the net. Hiscock to Dyke, one-timer. Randall Snow is there to shut the door. Jaden Dyke back for McGuire. McGuire to Marshall. Marshall, shot right on, rebound, scores! Dyke puts the rebound into the yawning cage, and it's 1-0 Tricom on the power play.
Special teams again coming through for the Tricom Thunder. They love to use Marshall on the point there. He's got a great shot, whether it's the slap shot or the snap shot. 3 times in that power play, they got the puck to Marshall. The 3rd time, he got it to the net. Snow made the initial save, but Jordan Dyke was there to swallow up the rebound and hit the back of the net, making it 1-0 Tricom. 7:20 left here in the first.
So on the power play, they strike. Not much of a chance there for Randall Snow. Pretty good stop on the first shot, actually. Here comes Bridger. Bridger, puck gets launched into the bench, and they'll have to drop the puck again.
Yes,
and I'm pretty sure, Chris, I think they can hear that music in British Columbia.
We're particularly listening to us.
Oh my goodness.
It is loud.
Face off, won by St. John's. Barrington, she's going to find her bearings. Turns it over though. Here's Kelly. Kelly tried to get it back to Noonan. Noonan leaves it for Payne, down for Kelly. Kelly throws one to the net for Malloy. And Randall Snow is going to hold on to that for a face-off.
Just to back up for a minute and a half or 2 minutes ago, we saw Jordan Dyke pick up the puck and start to get wound up, much like he did earlier today. And I guess maybe it was a method not to let him go coast to coast again, but they had to get a piece of the body, which caused that penalty and then led to the eventual goal by Dyke.
Face-off in the Hitman territory. Tanner Hawkins chips it by. Chance for St. John's to come away with it. Baker steps up, make a nice play to keep it in. Walsh through the neutral zone. That puck goes all the way down the ice. No icing called on that. That's a good non-call by the linesman. St. John's steal behind the net. Here's Stamp. Stamp trying to swing around. Can't get it by Randall. Randall puts it to the boards where Walsh keeps it in momentarily. Here comes Wagner now for Tricom. Wagner can't hold on to that one, and away comes St. John's. Kuza got Stamp driving to the net. Tobin reaches over and coolly grabs that one.
Again, that demeanor. There's that demeanor that you're talking about.
It's almost like he's not even interested in being here. What are you doing shooting that at me? I love it. I really like a goalie with an attitude like that.
Yeah, he's displaying that. And hey, Steve, we got to say, there's no disappointment in here. And the hype of this game with the 2 local teams playing each other, the intensity is certainly there for both teams.
6:15 left to go here in period 1. 1-0 Tricom. Face off, won by the Thunder. McGuire chips it up to Walsh. Walsh can't get it past Vitch at the line though. Comes back for McGuire. McGuire, cross feed for Payne. Here's Walsh now. Walsh spread in. Walsh a chance to shoot. That one's going to whistle wide. Hiscock there to keep it in for the Thunder. Puck comes to the line and out. Chance for St. John's to come away with it. Here's Cook. Cook's got Vitch driving to the net. Cook can't beat McGuire one-on-one. St. John's, right, spins, fires, can't get that shot through. Puck comes outside the line for Cal, and he knocks it in where Dyke will take it. Dyke in the neutral zone finds Regan Hiscock. There's a shot. That one's going to whistle wide. Both teams going to make some line changes here. In the neutral zone. Chafe gets it up to the line. He's upended. Puck goes down low. Liam Marshall bumps his man off the puck, but good body position there by Marshall. Puck comes in front. Marshall once again clears it. Chance for Tricom to get the puck out of the zone now as Badcock spins. Fires and knocks it up on the glass. Good out there by the Tricom defenseman. Puck down low. There's a shot on goal. Steered aside by Randall Snow. In the neutral zone. Away comes Liam Bridger. Bridger tries to come down the right side. No luck there. And Kelly is there for Tricom. Kelly. Puck stolen. Chafe puts it to net to Bridger. Bridger's upended. There's going to be a penalty. Marshall takes him down. St. John's goaltender to the bench. Extra attacker. Puck comes out front. There's a drive from the point. Blocked. Stamp has it. Good movement here by St. John's. Walsh. Stick handles around. Walsh had it. He's going to come back to the point to Edwards. Edwards winds, fires. Blocked in front, and now we'll get the whistle. 4:08 left to go. St. John's going to go to the power play.
I just want to back up again a couple of minutes, make a point, and give kudos to Braden Welch. The Tricom defenseman fell at the blue line, which resulted in basically a 2-on-1 for the St. John's hitman coming out of their zone. However, Braden Welch got on his horse and back-checked very hard and applied the back pressure and turned the 2-on-1 into a 2-on-2, ended up getting the puck and clearing the zone. It was a good shift for Braden Welch.
Here's Tanner Hawkins right from the draw. He's going to skate it all the way down uncontested into St. John's territory. Now he loses the puck. St. John's looking to regroup on the power play. Long lead pass. He can't find it. Comes out to the neutral zone where Edwards will hold on. Randall causing some trouble there, but here comes Logan Kuza. Kuza down low. Puck is in his skates. Good recognition there by the defenseman. Andrew Butt to go to him right away. Puck comes to the point now for Edwards. Edwards. He's got a shot that's blocked down low, and Butt's going to stop that one and puts it out to the neutral zone. Here's Dyke. Dyke. Short-handed now. He's going to fire it down the ice. Not much going for St. John's on this power play, but they still have a minute left to go.
Yeah, good marks to Tricom. They're doing a good job, kept everything to the outside there. And, you know, they've had it all tournament so far, but they've got an aggressive PK for sure. They don't like to give up any space.
Here's Owen Wright. Wright dancing up over the line. He takes a shot. That one misses wide. Puck's going to chip to the line, but not out. Brady Walsh will take it, though. Walsh has an opportunity to come down and kill some more time off the clock. Walsh takes it down behind the goal line. Walsh loses it there to Edwards. Away comes St. John's. Walsh just got away with a slash there, though, as he hacked right coming across the neutral zone.
You know, talking yesterday, the assistant coach for Tricom, he tells me discipline is the most important for them.
Badcock walks in, takes a shot, and that one gets deflected wide. Dyke going to try to kill more time, but away comes Andrew Vitch for St. John's. Vitch puts one to the net. Fallows is there, couldn't get a stick on it. Fallows looking to get it back to Vitch. Penalties over now, teams are at even strength. McGuire trying to get it up for Dyke. Fallows is there looking for St. John's. Puck comes down and Dyke will move it away from Chafe to Marshall. Marshall pass up the boards for Badcock. Badcock cross-feed pass behind Walsh, had to stop for it. Now he comes back and fires it down the ice behind the net. Randall Snow out to stop it. Couldn't get enough of it. Puck comes out into the slot area, and Malloy couldn't get a stick on that one. Chafe tries to get it out. Kept in there by Tricom. Here's Kelly. Kelly down behind the goal line. Kelly behind the net. Kelly still holds on to it. Under some pressure there by Stamp. Good job there by St. John's. Kelly still fighting for it. Malloy's going to come in to help out. Malloy fighting for every inch down low with the puck, and Malloy comes away with it. Malloy throws it out front for Hawkins. Noonan couldn't get a stick on it. Here's Noonan. Back to the point. Puck's going to be kicked down low for Malloy. St. John's have got to be tired now. All this work down in the corners by Tricom. Noonan down for Malloy. Malloy back pass for Noonan. Chance for St. John's to come away with it, and they will do so as Bridger has it. Bridger up for Chafe. Chafe fans on that one. And away come the Thunder. It's Noonan. Noonan in the neutral zone. He loses a step on it. Kelly's going to launch it in. And they fire it down deep. Baker picks it up now. Baker, D to D pass. And back comes to Wagner. Wagner couldn't get a handle on that one. Fired in deep. 20 seconds remain in this first period. Buff chips it up to the line. Going to be stopped. There's a drive from the point, and JT Tobin opens wide, swallows that one whole. 10 seconds remain. 1-0, Tricom.
Worth mentioning here now, officiating tonight's game, we have Ryan Kenny wearing the armbands as the referee. In charge of the crew and helping him out on the lines are Emily Lockyer and Nathan Tucker. This is a crew we've seen before. We've seen all these guys before. Ryan did the second game yesterday between PEI and New Brunswick.
Shout out from the St. John's Caps to all their players on the St. John's Hitmen and all the boys and girl. That being Anna Barrington representing the Caps organization proud. And we will certainly gladly give you that shout out. After 1 period of play, Tricom 1, St. John's no score. Second period underway. Puck chipped down to the zone. Just been told, apparently, Chris, that we have thick Newfoundland accents.
Yeah, I heard.
And to that, I'd say you're right. Loud and proud, don't mind saying it.
There you go.
Here's Walsh. Walsh, down low, Walsh. Is going to funnel one to the net. That's stopped there by Walsh. Walsh to Walsh. Witten overskates a puck in the neutral zone. It's going to be chipped back up. Here's a chance for Vitch now. Vitch got Cook going to the net. Vitch throws one too. And Tobin holds on with no face-off.
Yeah, JT a little bit deeper in the net that time than he's been most of the time. As I mentioned, he likes coming off that blue ice and challenging the shooters. And last night we saw him come out and handle a puck a fair bit. We haven't seen it yet tonight. There hasn't really been an opportunity, but we'll be watching for JT to come out and handle the puck.
From the draw. Here's Noonan now, a chance to come away for Tricom. Noonan looking to get it to Kelly. Kelly, good work there to steal that puck from Chafe. Kelly for Malloy. Malloy. Now he loses it, and away comes Thomas Chafe of St. John's. Chafe has got Bridger with him. Chafe moves it up to Bridger. Chafe leaves it for Fallows, and away come Tricom. Malloy. Perry Cal chips that one off his stick. Thomas Chafe intercepts. Here comes Thomas Chafe now. Chafe throws one to the net, and Tobin holds on to that one. He turns
Has
around.
a little look there just to
Chafe.
say, who's that?
Yeah.
But in the meantime, just want to talk about athleticism. Liam Kelly just carried the puck over the blue line. He stumbled on his feet, went to his knees, but he retained possession and control of the puck, got back to his feet, and that's just a display of athleticism there.
From the draw. Scramble, puck gets knifed out to the neutral zone, and Anna Barrington's going to have to come all the way back and retreat for St. John's. Barrington outlet pass finds Kuza. Kuza gets it up for Stamp. Stamp shot. That one almost squeezed through the wickets.
Yeah,
Bowman had to have a second look to see where that one was.
That was the most uncertain stop that JT is after making in his second game of this tournament. But the main thing is, Steve, what does a goalie want? What do you want a goalie to do?
Stop the puck, baby.
He stopped the puck there, and it was in front of him the whole time. There's no real danger there. It was just he was uncertain as to where it was.
From the draw, back for the point. There's a shot right on. Doesn't get through, though, from Walsh. And away comes Randall with it. Randall around Barrington. Randall in. Shot saved by Randall Snow. Good rush there for John Randall. Randall behind the net. Still with it. Throws it out front. And St. John's will have a chance to come away with it. Stamp loses it in the neutral zone. Hawkins for Randall. Barrington's going to go back and give chase. She'll take it behind the net. And away comes St. John's. Barrington. That's a pass to no one, though, and Walsh is going to keep it in. Whitten back to the point. Walsh hammers it in one more time. Here's Hiscock. Hiscock down low. Barrington tries to knock it off his stick. Whitten is there to help out as well. Now comes Walsh in to help the Tricom teammate. Puck around the boards. McGuire will step up and keep it in. Here's McGuire. He's going to cycle it to the other side. Barrington will get a chance first to clear it. Barrington up to Cook. Cook can't get it out. Now finally St. John's do indeed clear it to the neutral zone. Right away. Knocked back up the Tricom. Here's Dyke. Dyke, no one with him. Dyke's going to take it all the way down behind the net. Back to the point for McGuire. McGuire to Dyke. Dyke on the half wall. Dyke's got Walsh in front. Elects to put it down low for Hiscock. Here's Hiscock. Back to the point for Payne. Payne winds, shoots, traffic there. Puck line in the crease for Walsh. Walsh is going to let Dyke have it. Dyke back for Payne. Payne down to Dyke. Dyke's going to put it behind the net. Barrington gives chase. These St. John's defensemen have been out there a long time on this shift. Chance for the hitman to clear. Skating out with it is Sam Butler. Butler does indeed do so, but it's going to go all the way down the ice for icing. 11:24 left to go here in period 2. 1-0 Tricom.
We get another example there of the hockey IQ of some of these players. We had young McGuire pinch in from the point. He was down below the hash marks there. He made a good play to keep the puck down low and everything. However, he was down low, and Jaden Dyke there, number 7, the captain for Tricom Thunder, recognized that and came back and took up the point position, make sure that there was no harm caused there.
Face off. Won by the Thunder. Here's Badcock. He throws one to the slot. Malloy's going to pick that up. Malloy, backhand shot. Not sure if that one got through. Puck stays out. Noonan under some pressure from Stamp. Stamp is going to come away with it. Chips the puck out for Chafe. And Chafe puts it to the neutral zone to Badcock. We've seen St. John's. We're seeing a lot of different line combinations here. We see Chafe now with Fallows and Bridger. Bridger to Chafe. Chafe tries to put it by Badcock. And a good defensive play there by Badcock to turn and keep skating, not just to interfere. In the neutral zone, Noonan up for Malloy. Malloy has it over the line now. Here's Connor Malloy. Malloy, toe drag, gets it through, but Edwards knocks it back out for Kelly. Kelly down behind the goal line. 2 St. John's players go to Kelly. Comes back to the point for Marshall. Big drive there off the stick of Marshall. Back to the point for Badcock. Another shot, and Deacon Randall Snow is going to grab that one and hold on for the face-off.
We've talked a couple times about these Peewee players, and not all of them have the ability to get a one-time shot away, and it might be a strength factor. They're still young kids, 11, 12, 13 years old. But one kid who certainly got the ability to get a one-time shot away, and that's young Marshall playing for Tricom Thunder. And he just gave a perfect example of what he can do when he gets time to shoot.
Face-off won cleanly by the Thunder. Butt puts it down low for Hawkins. Randall behind the net. Whitten fighting with him. Randall comes away with the puck. Randall spins away from Vitch. Going to go back to the point. There's a shot from the point. Goes all the way through, and Randall Snow steers that one aside. Puck out in the neutral zone now. Baker trying to get it past Cook, but Cook takes it for St. John's. Cook down low behind the goal line. Butt comes in to move it. Butt and Cook fight for it. Now Vitch is there to help out. He takes it. Hawkins chips the puck to the line. Ryder down low for Vitch. Vitch on his backhand behind the net finds Cook. Witten's in front of the net. Here's a shot from the point. Good pressure here by St. John's, but Tricom with a chance to clear, and they do so. Puck is chipped down the ice. No icing on the play. Cal goes back for St. John's. Here's Cal under some pressure from Wagner. Wagner loses it to Witten momentarily. Now Dyke will take it for Tricom. Back to the point to Baker. Baker back down low for Dyke. Dyke trying to spin away from Ryder. Puts it to the other side. Here's a chance for Tricom. Shot right on there by Walsh. Back to the point for Baker. St. John's caught again on this line change, Chris. Here's Walsh in the slot. Walsh reaches front. Hiscock has it. Dyke is there looking. Witten, they need a line change. St. John's, who their defensemen are beat. And Cook is going to put it down on the net to Tobin. Tobin will be forced to hold on for the faceoff. Shot clock showing 13-12. Not too sure about that, Chris Whalen.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I'm a little bit surprised to see the shot clock showing to be as close as what it is. Some of the sequences and the pressure that Tricom has had on St. John's would make me think a little bit different.
Face-off won by St. John's. Shot gets through. Tobin had to be careful with that one. Sammy Butler sent the seeing eye shot through the legs, and it almost found its way home.
Yeah, Tobin was pretty sharp there. He got down that butterfly position. Both pads flat on the ice. It wasn't getting through down low.
Face-off won by the Thunder. Here's Marshall. Gets a pass from Badcock. Puck up to Walsh. This is the big line on the ice for the Thunder. Walsh, Hiscock, and Dyke with Marshall and Badcock on the point. Badcock pass in the neutral zone for Dyke. Dyke leaves it for Walsh. Walsh for Hiscock. Hiscock couldn't pick that pass up cleanly. St. John's now with a chance to clear. Bridger up over the line. You got to think, Chris, looking at Bridger, Follows, and Chafe, it's probably number one line versus number one line here now.
Yep. And it's the Tricon Thunder with the home designation tonight, giving them last change.
Here's a drive from the point. That one whistles high off the top of the net. Sam Butler with his second good shot there. Puck chips to the neutral zone. Away comes Hiscock now. Hiscock by himself. Shot right on, and Deacon Randall Snow steers that one aside. Dyke behind the goal. He's got Hiscock momentarily open in front. Dyke chips one off some pads. Walsh has it for St. John's. Got his pocket picked by Noonan. Noonan, some nice moves getting to the net. Tricom getting a line change here while in the offensive zone. St. John's chance to clear. They chip it to the neutral zone to McGuire. McGuire moves it up for Kelly. Here comes Kelly. Liam Kelly. Over the line is Kelly. Kelly down low. Good job there by Charles Walsh to knock that off his stick. We got a 2-on-1 for the Hitman. Witten. Good defensive play there by McGuire as Witten tried to cut to the net. Puck chipped outside the zone, and Edwards is going to fire it back through. Payne goes back and picks it up for Tricom. Here's Payne. Payne passed out for Noonan. That bounces through everyone. The Thunder are going to be happy just to knock it back in. Payne lifts it to the neutral zone one more time. Here's Kelly now. Kelly for Tricom. Kelly's got Malloy going to the net. Kelly drops it for Noonan. Noonan loses it, and the Hitmen will have a 3-on-2 if they can get going. Witten got Vitch driving to the net. Witten, good pass for Cook. Cook, for some reason, just skated away from the slot. Probably could have had a shot there. Going to have a penalty here to St. John's as Andrew Butt just got reamed into the boards here by Andrew Vitch.
You know,
I don't know if you'll get an easier penalty call than that one.
Yeah, there it is, 2 for body checking. The last shift there we saw, we had 2 great examples of great defensive play, one for St. John's, one for Tricom. But these guys, like I was saying, they play well, they play the game well. They had good gap control in both situations. They kept the puck carrier to the outside, used their stick to take the puck away from them.
Tricom now to the power play. Badcock manages to lug the puck all the way up to the zone. Randall into the forecheck. Chance for Bridger to get there, and he does get it out. Marshall has it in the neutral zone, up for Hawkins. Hawkins gonna leave it for Wagner. Wagner throws one to the net. And talking about how cool Tobin looks in net, Deacon Randall Snow looked pretty slick on that one.
Up to the match, yeah. There's no doubt there. It looked like that they're just going to kind of take their time and set up, and tried to catch Snow off guard and shot it towards net. We see the number 1 unit coming out here now with Babcock and Marshall on the back end here. That's the line that scored the goal for Tricom.
Face off, back to the point for Babcock. Babcock to Marshall. Marshall, low, hard wrist up, rebound, scores! Almost a carbon copy of the first one, Chris. Low shot from the point, rebound, puts it in.
Yeah, exactly, same thing. They get that puck to Marshall on the point because it seemed that St. John's was shouting him a little bit, but he just took it time and took a snapshot, kept it low, like you said. The initial save was made by Snow, but it came back out, wide open cage, and that was buried to make it 2-0. Both goals scored on the power play. Discipline, again, of the utmost importance. Got to stay out of that penalty box.
So, the yawning cage on the rebound, and the key was the low shot from the point. Face-off won by the Thunder. Babcock. That pass was intercepted. Here's Fallows now for St. John's. Fallows out to Chafe. Chafe backhand pass, didn't shoot. Probably should have shot it there. Hawkins out for Wagner to Randall. Randall throwing one across. Hawkins couldn't get a stick on that one. Hawkins with possession. Tries to get it back down low to Randall and does so. Randall's going to take it behind the net. Randall looking for Wagner out front. That one's stolen. Away comes St. John's. Here's Thomas Chafe. Chafe got a good burst of speed going on Payne. Gets a step on the outside, but Payne recovers nicely for Tricom. Puck down low for Wright now. Wright looking to get it to Chafe. Puck bounces out of the slot. Backhand, second shot attempt. Puck still there. And the referee finally blows the whistle, but Tobin shuts the door.
Yeah, just going to make a comment there about after that last whistle, Coach Budgel there taking his time, but taking advantage of having that home designation, trying to do a little bit of line matching there. And we saw who St. John's put out. He hauled in his number 1 unit there. Again, just doing a little bit of line matching, sign of good coach team there. 4:45 left in the second period. It's a 2-0 lead for the host team over the Hockey Newfoundland Labrador representatives.
Face-off won by the Thunder. Thunder moved the puck up here to Malloy. Malloy in the neutral zone's got some speed. He's going to chip it by Cal. And now we're going to have another penalty. And actually, we could have had 2 there because Noonan just dropped the St. John's player. Not sure which one is going to be called. It's going to be the hitman. So, Tricom to the power play one more time.
Watch Inside AUS on TV1 for a look at players, coaches, and administrators that make Atlantic University sport the ultimate student-athlete experience. Inside AUS is available to Bella Lion 5 customers in Atlantic Canada on channels 1 and 401 and at tv1.bellalion.ca. 5 TV1, brought to you by Bella Lion.
Face-off is going to be to the left of Deacon Randall Snow. Draw, won by St. John's. Edwards moves it out, back to the point. There's a drive from Marshall. Goes through, Babcock moves it down to the other side. Noonan behind the net. Noonan for Kelly. Kelly surveying the situation. Lots of traffic in front. They're going to get it back to Marshall. There's a big drive. That one whistles wide. And you've got to think that Tricom are more than content to pound the front of the net and get it back to the big guy in the point.
It's been successful so far.
Here's Kelly. Kelly. Marshall fighting for it down low. Good job there by St. John's on the penalty kill. Referee telling them move the puck. Boy, they're not going to move it, boys. You got to blow the whistle there. Great job there trying to get the number on that St. John's player. He is beat. I dare say he is. He just got hammered by 4 players. That was Ronan Witten. Great job, Ronan. Here's a chance shot right on. Nice save by Randall Snow. And he was ran into there by Liam Kelly. Just decked Randall Snow in the crease after he made the save. Oh my goodness. Badcock spins, fires, up the wall. Still 30 seconds remain in the penalty. Fallow shorthanded. Putting it down low. Great work by St. John's on this penalty kill.
Another penalty coming up.
Penalty coming up to Tricom, we got to think, and it is indeed the Tricom Thunder. And St. John's with a, Chris, this is one of these, I've said it before, this opportunity is bigger than my belly. It's huge.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. If they can take advantage of it, they'll be 4-on-4 for 16 seconds. Then St. John's are going to go on the power play. As luck should happen, the face-off is going to take place in the Tricom zone as well.
From the draw, 4-on-4 for 10 seconds. Here's Chafe. Chafe down low. Chafe, wrist shot from the slot. That one bounces down low. Bridger picks it up. Teams now, it's a power play for St. John's. Chafe spins around front. Bridger out front, got a shot on it. Couldn't get it through though. Here's a chance for Walsh to clear for Tricom. Walsh puts it around the other side. Dyke in a foot race. He can't get there. Bridger, top of the slot, over to Chafe. Chafe elects to pass. There's a shot, rebound, saved by Tobin. As players just collapse down in the Tricom goal, and Thomas Chafe is looking at the referee. But the referee's probably saying, Thomas, shoot the puck.
Yeah, again, we talked about this a couple times as well. Mad scrambling in the crease there, but the referee was in the absolute right position. He was right by the net. He was right below the goal line, and he can see what's going on there, if the puck's going to cross the line or if it's going to get covered up in the crease or anything like that. Again, you talk about the opportunity. St. John's is trying to make the most of it, and that was quite a good opportunity.
From the draw, puck chipped in, rebound, Tobin, second save, comes across and covers low.
That was a tremendous save there. I don't know how he got that left leg over there and stopped that puck with the pad. I thought it was a goal. I thought it was going 2-1. But that was a tremendous save.
St. John's with some great pressure here on the power play. And one of the better Tricom defenders in the penalty box, and that's tough. Travis Badcock, certainly one of the better defenders on that team. From the draw, won cleanly by St. John's, keeping your motto earlier, Chris, about offensive zone face-off wins. You made a point of that earlier today. George Walsh for Ryder. Ryder shot deflected at the last minute by Chafe. Chafe gets rubbed out easily there by Marshall. That's not even a contest. Marshall gonna fire it down the ice, and Randall's gonna come down. Randall Snow has it on his stick. Randall Snow makes a nice breakout pass for Walsh. Walsh had his pocket picked. Randall down low. Backhand pass from Hawkins, trying to get it back to Randall. Tricom here in the offensive zone, shorthanded. Hawkins fires it all the way back for Butt. Butt will take his time, and he lofts it back into St. John's territory.
That was effective penalty killing for sure. Good forecheck, and then just held on to the puck as long as he could and bumped it back to the defenseman to kill a few more seconds.
Walsh out for Witten. Witten to Ryder. Ryder puts it up in the neutral zone for Cook, and that's going to be offside. Andrew Vitch wasn't even close to being onside then. Late shot, a little bit loud here. We'll give the young man credit for not hearing the whistle, even though two of us really know he did, but we'll give him credit there for sure.
Yeah. Anyways, so certainly kind of got that warning from the referee to be careful what he's doing there. And like you said, I think the referee's giving him the benefit of the doubt as well. Not allowing this late change now. Again, I mentioned earlier about Coach Budgell trying to get in those late changes sometimes. He got caught that time.
From the draw. Face-off won by the Thunder. Marshall takes it back. Back for Butt. Butt out for Dyke in the neutral zone. This non-change might help now as penalty's over. Tricom to the attack. There's a shot right on by Hiscock. Pad saved by Randall Snow. Hiscock out high, down low for Dyke. Dyke holds it, back to the point to Butt. Butt, wrist shot. That flutters through. Badcock stops it, puts it down low for Hiscock. Barrington, chance to clear, going to get it to the line, but not out as Butt will keep it in. Here's Dyke now. Dyke got some room to move. Dyke in there, shot right on. Saved by Randall Snow. Rebound is there. Chance for St. John's to clear. Still kept in. Dyke, a workhorse on this shift. Down low for Hiscock. Hiscock, shot, scores! What a feed by Hiscock to James Noonan with 3 seconds left. The Thunder score, and I think St. John's are thunderstruck right now, Chris.
An ACDC quote. Steve, a number of times this tournament we've talked about when there's a 2-0 lead, how the next goal is a big one because the game goes either 2-1 or 3-0. To do that with less than 5 seconds left in the period and give them a 3-0 lead into the dressing room. Now the St. John's coach,
saying too many men.
St. John's coach is upset about something here.
He's saying there was too many men.
Yeah, but you know what? If a linesman or a referee didn't see it, you can't call it now.
I didn't see
There's
it.
no video replay, and the linesman can blow that down and stop play an issue, a 2-minute minor for too many men on the ice. It's one of the few 2-minute infractions that they can do that
So
for.
that'll do it after 2 periods of play. The Tricom Thunder 3. The Hockey Newfoundland Labrador representative. St. John's Hitmen, no score. We'll be back for the call to third period.
James Noonan, assisted by number 10, Rick Hiscock, and number 7, Jacob Dyke, time of goal 14:57.
Hiscock, shot, scores! What a feed by Hiscock to James Noonan with 3 seconds left. The Thunder score, and I think St. John's are thunderstruck right now, Chris.
An ACDC quote. Steve, a number of times this tournament.
Struck right now, Chris.
An ACDC quote. Steve, a number of times this the point there, he's got a great shot. Whether it's the slap goal is a big one because the game goes either 2-1 or 3-0. To do that with less than 5 seconds left in the
Still kept in. Dyke, a workhorse on this shift. Down low for Hiscock. Hiscock, shot, scores! What a feed by Hiscock to James Noonan with 3 seconds left. The Thunder score, and I think St. John's.
From the Rebels team, Cole Walsh. From the Rebels team, Griffin Gaines. From the Rebels team, Ethan Docker. From the Rockers team, Alexander Locke. From the Rockers team, Carl Mercer. And from the Rockers team, Sarah Hilliard.
Did you? They're not lucky one out here. And they never picked you up for the crash in the corner.
The Rockers are playing in the semifinal of the Pentathlon Showdown, sponsored by St. John's Ice Caps.
Good hockey, though, eh? I'd be afraid I get shown up. Now, don't you hope you're gone there, though, me. Maybe we're getting better. I've been playing a lot of squash. I got 20 pounds down. Anyway, I can't talk to you no more. I'm going to go show some pictures. Good luck with that.
Tiebreaker.
I was approached to see if I wanted to be part of the Dreamcatchers, to work with Nick and Wajo and Robert, and we would go across the country to all 10 provinces and 3 territories, and we would work with young people, generally around the ages of 11 to 13, to talk to them about their dreams, not just for themselves, but for the future of Canada. But we just had our second workshop, and so far it's been mind-blowing with what these kids are bringing to us. It's just been amazing. The kids are so generous with their ideas and their thoughts and their dreams.
A lot of kids my age and other ages, doesn't matter if they're younger or older, they're all like insecure about like who they are, and they always feel like they're lower and that on like a population scale, but really no one really cares. Just be yourself, and by coming here you learn a lot of who you really are and how you should act.
We talk a lot in the workshop about self-confidence and knowing that you have something within you that you should share, whether it is, you know, a gift at math, or you're really good at science, or you're a great runner, whatever that gift is, not being afraid to show it. Because I think kind of live in a celebrity-obsessed culture, and I think a lot of kids, if all they're getting in more remote communities, if they're getting these like, you know, YouTube feeds of celebrity culture, sometimes maybe just, you know, enjoying hiking doesn't feel like it's a really big, important gift. Or maybe someone, you know, writing music or composing music, maybe that doesn't feel like that's amazing. And it is. So I feel like in these workshops we're doing, we're holding a light up to these kids and saying, I see who you are, tell us more.
Worked as a war correspondent. I've seen hell. I've been through it. I don't want nobody to go through that. So I make it a point and help them make the right decision. And then again, believe in your dreams. Do what you want, not what you're stuck with, not what people slated you for doing.
What's really important too is we're bringing people from in each community. So we're bringing artists from each community with us to say, look, this person grew up in this province and they look like you and they sound like you, and they're living their dream. They've gone and they've, you know, gone after this creative dream and they're living it.
It's really good for people to interact with other people that they don't know, and it's a good way to learn things that you've never really known before.
What was your favorite part of it today? What's your favorite activity? What's your favorite thing that you saw? What's your favorite thing that you did?
That I made new friends.
I think we're trying to show them that you might not be able to change the world today, but they can change their world. And I think that's a really big step. And I think that the arts are such a huge, huge, huge part of that change. And they have never been more important. And that's why this project is so incredible.
A message from the Government of Canada.
There's off the beaten path. And then there's this place. Newfoundland and Labrador.
Hey, go on! Go on! Mind your own business!
The antenna is holding, sir.
Yes, bravo. Oh, look there. Yes, indeed. This is going to make your world a lot different than the one I grew up in.
You know where England is?
Sure, it's over there.
And over there is where that sound is coming from. Right, Mr. Marconi?
Through the air, across the ocean. The first time ever.
There's nothing faster than light. Fiber optic uses light to deliver the internet. It's the fastest internet technology. So you can share, learn, stream, or do whatever you want at the speed of light. And only Bell brings fiber optic internet right to your home.
You know, when I was a kid, wherever we went by pedal bike. Just imagine pedaling your bike every day, going to Carpoon to Lancer Meadows. We've been all over the place here. We went in every nook and cranny and climbed across the roof and hung on the beam. You know what young fellas are like. When this is here, you come and explore. My character is Ragnar, and my role is a blacksmith. Talk about where the Vikings got their iron and smelt it down and turn it into nails. The Vikings. Yeah, I think they're still here.
Senor Caboto. On deck, sir. You won't believe your eyes.
Captain, over here! You must see this!
Look at the captain down there.
I've never seen anything like it in my life!
Amazing. Codfish, so thick they stayed the progress of our ship. Your fleets will have no further need of Iceland. Fish is enough to feed this kingdom, oh sire, until the end of time.
Third period underway. Tricom and St. John's. And we were just talking about it off air, Chris. To this afternoon, the Tricom Thunder were cheering for PEI. But a win tonight would have put them into the big dance. But now, even a win tonight, they've still got work to do.
Yeah, it's a possible scenario, I guess. Depending again, you know, Steve, listen, we got a full pair of hockey here to play, and there's all kinds of scenarios that can pan out.
Well, I'll give you a scenario.
As you mentioned, and you said it today before the game between PEI and Nova Scotia, that should Nova Scotia win it, it opens this tournament wide open.
Yep,
and that's what's
exactly
happened.
what it did, for sure. Here's another scenario. If Tricom scored the next goal, St. John's ain't winning this game. If St. John's get it, hold on. We might have a hockey game here. Here's Hiscock down low. So the Hitmen looking for the important goal. Here's Walsh for Tricom. Walsh over the line. That one's going to be offside. And
just a little bit too much speed there from the captain, Jaden Dyke.
And I tell you what, Chris, another thing is I don't know how much they get paid to do the shots on the clock, but I think I could do a pretty good job of that because there is no way Tricom only has 3 more shots than St. John's in this game. Here's Stamp now for the Hitmen. Can't keep up to that pass. Baker's going to go back and get it. Baker behind the net for Buff. Kuza battles along the wall with Noonan. Noonan takes it, and Ronan Witten's there to steal. Witten, good job, gets it out. Here's Kuza. Kuza, St. John's looking to get one. Back to the point to Cal. Cal's wrist shot blocked by Noonan. Noonan comes away. It's a 2-on-1 for the Thunder. James Noonan holds, shoots, tries to sneak it 5-hole on Randall Snow. And there was a little daylight there, but the goaltender closed the wickets. Here's Witten. St. John's trying to answer right away. Witten goes down behind the net. Puck comes out for Tricom. It's Kelly. Kelly, he's going to put it deep and spin off for a line change. Barrington puts one around the net. Tricom player coming off the bench with some speed, but couldn't keep it in. Good effort there by the Thunder's defenseman, Jacob Payne, to knock it back in. St. John's with a chance to come away with it now. It's Vitch. Vitch puts it down behind the net. Tobin can't handle that one coming around. Puck comes out now for Randall. Hawkins to Randall. Randall in the neutral zone. Didn't see the player coming off the bench. Was Fallows. Fallows steals it and comes on in for St. John's. Fallows in a battle down low. Chance for Tricom to clear, and they do so. Here's Randall, John Randall. Over the blue line, Randall, forehand, backhand. Shoots, just misses, was Randall. Nice little rush there by the Tricom forward. That puck's going to get shot down the ice, and icing will be the call. A dangerous rush there by Randall.
Yes, Steve, and I think this is his best game of the tournament. He's been involved with the play a fair bit here tonight, creating opportunities, certainly making his presence known. I think it's his best game of this tournament thus far.
Face-off is going to be to the left of Deacon Randall Snow. Draw one by Tricom, shot right on by Marshall. And Kuza's gone if they can get him the puck. Puck was in his skates though. Too bad for St. John's. Here's a giveaway from JT Tobin. Oh my goodness. JT wanted to get on the score sheet. Back to the point. There's a drive deflected down low. Shot saved. Tobin closes the door. And we've got a pile up in the crease. Wow, JT Tobin put it right on the stick.
He did.
Of
He
Kuza.
did. He did. He held on to that and hesitated there for a second. And I think he was looking to the winger here. He didn't quite get as much on it as he wanted it to, and it was picked off. It almost came back to haunt him. And then there was a scramble in front of the net. And had they scored, I'm sure he'd be wondering to himself, what if I just had to move that to the corner?
From the draw, puck comes back to the point. Walsh for Ryder. Ryder with a nice shot. That's steered aside by Tobin. Down low, Tobin's going to have to drop down. St. John's, little sense of urgency here from the Hitmen.
Yeah, they're putting a bit of pressure on here, and JT's not happy with the little action after he covers up the puck. But again, if that puck is loose, it's fair game. He turned around again and had another look at the St. John's players behind the net.
Face-off, Wright wins the draw for St. John's. Ryder at the line. Tries to keep it in. Here's Wright. Knocks it for Cook. Vitch is going hard to the net. Vitch shovels one through. That shot is stopped by Tobin. 3 Hitmen players down behind the goal line. And away comes Dyke for the Thunder. Dyke to the line. Walsh has to stop the stay onside. Dyke spins down low. Going to put it down low to Hiscock. Hiscock throws one out front. That hits a skate. And it's a chance for St. John's. Ryder come away with it. Intercepted. Here's Butt now. Butt winds, fires, deflection in front. Hiscock goes hard to the net. And going to be a penalty to Tricom. And
yeah,
I think they got caught this time going into
it. They did. They went hard to the net there. And now there's none sportsmanlike being called. I don't know who's that going to be called against there. But he's going to get the initial interference. So he's pointing to Tricom 2 for body checking.
Wow, 4 minutes. No, 2 players. Wow. What a turn of events here. And that's, you want to talk about penalties you don't need to take. You're 200 feet away from your net.
Yeah, and I don't know what he said or what he did to get that unsportsmanlike call, but certainly it was a call. So it's 5-on-3 now.
Big power play opportunity here.
A little bit of confusion on the bench there.
Tricom better be careful. They might get too many men because the puck was dropped. Randall out to the neutral zone. Here's Kirkland Edwards now. Edwards spins away, leaves it for Fallows. Fallows to George Walsh. Walsh up over the line for St. John's. Walsh. And Chris, if you're a fan of the Hitmen, you've got to think you have the score on this power play. Walsh trying to spin away from Andrew Butt. Puck comes down low. Here's a chance out front for Chafe. Couldn't get to it. Comes back for Edwards. Edwards to Walsh. Walsh winds. Fires. Shot right on. Tobin save. Rebound. Tobin closes the door.
Yeah, another mad scramble around the crease there. Like you said, Tobin just shut the door there. He got a hold of that puck, and once he got a hold onto it, he let it go. He's not letting it go. Out the whistle goes. So he's going to adjust his pads here now. But that was a fairly good job of penalty killing there, 5-on-3 for the Tricom. They just kept that puck to the outside. Finally, St. John's got an opportunity to get it to the net, and they did a good job of getting it to the net and then create a little bit of havoc afterwards.
Here's a chance for Chafe on the backhand. Stop. That rebound is kicked out. Back to the point now. Winds, fires, deflected in front. Here's a chance for Hawkins to clear it down the ice. And they do so. Kirkland Edwards' shot was blocked. Edwards now gonna lug the puck up the ice for the Hitmen. Edwards to Chafe. Chafe met at the blue line by Badcock. Good play there by the Tricom defenseman.
Not surprised to see Badcock
and Marshall
on the back end on a 5-on-3 penalty. 34 seconds left.
Here's Walsh. Walsh for St. John's. He's going to come up and gain the line. Walsh on the half boards. Back to the point to Ryder. Ryder for Stemp. Stemp doesn't mind shooting the puck. Puts it down low. Kuza has it. Kuza to Walsh. Walsh for Ryder. Ryder, wrist shots. JT Snow's going to stop that one in his sleep.
That pretty well effectively kills those 2 penalties, Steve.
So, a couple of opportunities for the Hitmen, but they cannot dent the twine. 2 Tricom players out of the box. Thunder kill off the 5-on-3. Puck goes down low for Badcock. Thunder even strength right now. Badcock, pocket pick there though. Marshall had to step up and help out. Here comes Malloy. Malloy over the line. Malloy drives on his backhand, throws one out front. Thunder player knocked into the goaltender. In the slot, there's a shot, they score!
That's a
James
good goal.
Noonan Found the loose puck on the side of the net.
He's a right-handed shot on the left side of the rink. When that puck came over to him, he just had to shoot it in the back of the net, and that was it. I was going to say just a little earlier, as Tricom are trying to come out of their zone, they were a little bit sloppy on the blue line. I was going to say with a 3-0 lead and 8 or 9 minutes left in the game, you want to be at the utmost careful there to make sure that you get pucks outside the zone.
That's a killer though, Chris. A 5-on-3, and then to come back and score right away. That's a killer.
Insult to injury right there.
Not sure what Coach Trevor Budgell's talking to the official about.
No, but there certainly he had an issue he wanted to raise. And again, we talked about it earlier today. When the coach got the audience with the referee down at the same level as him, talk to him so that the two of them hear what's going on and no one else in the rink has to hear it. Good, proper discussion on the way. 4-0. Tricom. 8:18 left in the game.
Face-off, won by the Hitmen. Kuza fires it down low. Sorry, that's Tyler Cook. Here's Owen Wright, picks it up. Right behind the net. Can't hold on. Puck's going to come back to the point. Kept in there by Butler. Butler walks around a player. Butler's shot, that's blocked. Chance for Tricom to come away with it, and they do so. Kelly coming down. He's got Noonan with him. Kelly around right. Bear lassos him. Nice save there by Randall Snow off the stick of Kelly. Another shot. How did Snow stop that one, Chris?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely tremendous save. There's a slap shot there from the point from McGuire and a deflection in front of the net. Snow had to react pretty quick to stop that puck from going in the net. Tremendous save.
Wow.
They've got 4 goals on him, but still, he's played a very, very solid game here in the net tonight for the Hockey Newfoundland Labrador representatives, the St. John's Hitmen.
I'm going to have a drink of water after that one. 7:43 left to go in the third. Face-off won by Tricom. Butt fires it down low behind the goal. Edwards moves it around for Chafe. Here's Chafe now. Chafe looking to get it to Bridger. Puck goes all the way down to the Tricom territory. Tobin's going to drop down, holds onto that one.
Yeah, he kind of misplayed that a little bit. He went to cover it up, and the puck slid from underneath the scoop there. It hit his pad, stopped in front of him. No harm done there, but he had to be careful for sure.
Face-off will be 2. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, we talked about this off the air too, but should Tricom play PI tomorrow and lose kind of thing, you know, the goals for and against might be a big factor, and I always feel that it's just as important to prevent goals from being scored on your team, or maybe even more so because of the goal formula that's used. So it's careful now for Tricom to make sure goals against are kept to a very minimum.
Walsh
nothing would be best.
Takes a shot right on. Dyke is in there to get the rebound. Dyke down low is going to kick it back to the point to Marshall. Marshall, low drive. This Marshall gets rid of that puck quickly. Badcock. Down low. St. John's looking like they're set up for a penalty kill here. Just keeping Tricom to the outside. Chafe leads a rush for the Iceman. Bridger's going to come off for a line change, and the Hitmen will make a wholesale change. Behind the net, Badcock spins around, going to wheel it for Dyke. Dyke elects to put it back down behind the net for Badcock. Comes over to Hiscock. Hiscock chips it out. It goes outside the line. Puck was deflected, so no icing called. St. John's will have to go back and retreat. Down behind the goal. Here's Kuza now. Kuza in the neutral zone. Lifts it down, but Butt will take it for Tricom. Butt to Marshall. That puck is chipped, supposedly, by the bench. Coach John Barrington had a great look on his face there.
Looking for a little bit more. The linesman indicated it was.
That was good. Well done, Mr. Barrington. Puck goes in front, just hammered to the board safely by the St. John's defenseman. Now it's out to the neutral zone. That one's going to go all the way down for icing. 5:49 left to go. Tricom in control, up by 4.
Yeah, certainly where else would you want to be here now? So like I said, 5:49 left in the game. I'm sure the coaching staff from Tricom are saying, guys, listen here. Let's just play a simple game of hockey. We get any opportunity to get the puck deep, get it deep. We get the puck in our zone, we have an opportunity to get it out, get it out. Make sure that everything we do is safe and careful, and we make sure that we do everything we possibly can do to carry this score right to the end of the game. as I mentioned, the goals against would certainly hurt should they end up in a tie.
St. John's come to the line. Put it up. Just sharing a laugh there with one of the host committee members. Back to the point. Here's Barrington. Barrington. Shield throws it down to the corner. Vitch behind the net. He puts it out front. Kelly's going to come chase it. Kelly. Down low. Moves across for McGuire. McGuire to Connor Malloy. Malloy for Noonan. Noonan's a little bit offside there in that one. That'll come back outside the blue line.
Yeah, I think also you're going to see real short shifts. They're going to change pretty well every opportunity that they can get for Tricom is to keep it fresh as possible. Now it's a game tomorrow. They don't play tomorrow until 12 noon when they'll take on PEI. Setting up tomorrow, we have New Brunswick and Nova Scotia playing at 9:30. And Newfoundland representatives in New Brunswick will then finish today out at 3 p.m. All times are Newfoundland.
Tough day for New Brunswick tomorrow. Not only playing those two games, then you go to the banquet tomorrow evening, Chris. So if New Brunswick are playing in that, what it looks to be, it looks like their only chance might be the bronze medal game. They're going to be tired.
Oh, absolutely.
Tired bunch of young men. Here's Marshall at the point. Marshall winds, fires. He just lets a howitzer go over the top of the net. Randall Snow waved the glove at it, but there's no way he'd catch up with that rocket. Marshall moves it for Badcock. Badcock back to Marshall. Marshall, long pass in the neutral zone for Brady Walsh. George Walsh is going to chip that up for Thomas Chafe. Chafe. Good work ethic there by Chafe.
Now that's one of those little plays I'm talking about. You get that puck there, you want to advance it up ice.
Tricom's Badcock now with a chance. He makes a really smart play. Goes behind the net to Marshall. Marshall to Walsh. Walsh chips it up for Randall. Randall coming across. Nice speed there for Hawkins. That was a nice pass there by John Randall.
Good read.
Hawkins takes it on the boards. Now you got to think it's about clock management. Might be about a goal, though.
There you go.
As Tanner Hawkins goes bear down, baby. It's 5-0 for Tricom.
Yeah, good pressure there. And again, moving the puck around down low. It got out to Hawkins in the slot there. He wasn't covered. He had a fair bit of time there. And he had a real nice shot, as you mentioned, bar down. Poor Snow net there looks a little bit dejected. Still down on one knee. No doubt there's going to be some disappointment losing the game and having 5 goals scored against you. Full marks at Tricom and Newfoundland representatives. This has been a terrific game of hockey.
Here's Vitch now. Vitch throws one to the net. That's probably counted as 4 shots on goal. Here's Randall. Randall for Hawkins. Hawkins out to Wagner. Wagner over the line. Barrington chips that puck by. Goes to Randall Snow, and he drops down and covers up.
Again, the discipline's going to be of the utmost importance. 3 minutes left. Neither one of these players want to get a penalty or misconduct that might cost them to miss the next game. You know, discipline is important all times throughout the game, but right now, like you said, there's no need to take an unnecessary penalty. For all intents and purposes, you would think that the outcome of the game has been decided. Let's come out of it as clean as we possibly can.
Face-off will be to left of Deacon Randall Snow. From the draw, back to the point for Butt. Butt. Down low, Noonan has it. Noonan's had a strong game for Tricom too, Chris.
Yes, plays well.
Here's Chafe. Thomas Chafe, the diminutive St. John's forward, controls the puck down low. Chafe backhands it to the point. Here's a shot from Butler. Butler's had a few of those tonight. It managed to get through, but just bounces wide. Shot right on. Tobin is there to shut the door. But for Malloy. Malloy trying to chip it by Chafe. Chafe gets it to the line instead. Back for Butler. Butler was trying to drag and shoot one more time. Puck comes down low to Bridger. Puck just bounces over his stick. And Tobin will hold on for the faceoff. 2:32 left.
Yeah, I don't know if the Tricom team come out looking for revenge, because the last two times these teams met, or last time that these teams met, I understand, was in the provincial championship game when the St. John's Hitmen were victorious to win the provincial championship. And if I'm not mistaken, they won that game 5-2 after going down 2-0 early in the game. So Tricom may have come looking for a little bit of revenge for that tonight. A little bit of confusion there at the face-off circle now, Steve. We're not sure who St. John's wanted to take the face-off, but they've got to straighten out.
Puck to the line, gets out. Walsh couldn't hold on. 2-on-1 here for Tricom. Good back check, though. Great back check there. Penalty going to be called.
I don't like that
I
call
don't like that call at all.
No, you called it right. I think it was a tremendous back check, and I thought he got good net side position.
Absolutely.
And put his body right between the attacker and the net, just like a coach would instruct.
That's what the kid is taught to do.
Exactly, yeah. And I think he did that very well. Unfortunately, the referee didn't see it the same way we did, and he gets the final say on that one.
Yeah.
That's a tough call.
I'm just looking down to the referee's booth, see what the notes they're making.
They must have pretty good eyes on you.
Yeah, because they don't. Hiscock to Marshall. Marshall winds, fires. Puck goes down low. Coach Trevor Budgell probably realizing another goal wouldn't hurt the old goals average too.
Right.
Because a game like this, sometimes you would think you're not going to put the big guns out, but
yes,
I think you got to in the Atlantics for sure.
Now,
147.
Randall Snow made that save, that glove save there, and Jaden Dyke was right there, gave the glove a little tap. And we talked about that. There's been a couple warnings given out today for that kind of activity after the whistle, but nothing said and nothing done about it in this case. Yeah, and it's still keeping Marshall out on the back end, but changing the other four skaters. And you're right, Steve, another goal wouldn't hurt him.
Face-off is to the left of Randall Snow, won by Tricom. Marshall down for Kelly. Kelly walks in. Kelly on the backhand, forehand. Nice little move there. Randall Snow got a glove on it.
He did. That was a nice move by Liam Kelly.
Noonan now. Noonan has it down low for Malloy. Malloy backhand pass. That goes nowhere, and Fallows will take it and fire it down the ice. Tobin's going to come out and tee it up for Marshall. Marshall, pass for Kelly. Kelly. Through the neutral zone comes Kelly. Kelly now gains the line. Kelly tries to cut to the crease. Noonan's there to chip it. Going to be outside the zone. And Cook skates away for St. John's, chasing Kelly down. Kelly's going to move it to Marshall. Final minute of play in this hockey game. The Tricom Thunder going to go to 3-0. No, 3-0, yes, 3-0. I was going to say 4-0. Can't give them their fourth win yet. That will put them in first place here in the standings. They're going to be followed by the Prince Edward Island representative, the Charlottetown Abbeys, and the Nova Scotia representatives, the Pictou Weeks Crushers, at 2-1. Whereas the St. John's Hitmen and the East Riverview Blues still looking for the first win of the event. I look over at my partner, he nods the head to indicate I am correct. McGuire throws one down deep, and that's going to do it for this one. We'll be back tomorrow morning with 5 TV1's continuing coverage of the 2017 Bella Lion Peewee AAA Atlantic Championships. For Chris Whalen and Daryl Redmond, I'm Steve Power. Good night.
on my boy and let me know exactly what shot should have been.
Yeah. Nothing else to do. Number 43, Thomas Shea. Player of the game for Peewee Medical Trigon AAA Thunder with number 29, J.D. Butler. Yes. 50-50 winning